Hello and welcome to round 3, and we're up against Chaos Dwarves in this 40-second Blood Bowl style match thing. And his team value has set us up so that we could add something to petty cash, but there's not much point in doing so. So let's go fair play and give us a Bloodwise Obeyed, because we're going to need our people back. So let's have a quick look at his team. Bull Censure, lots of Chaos Blockers, so our tackles is useless. Our dodging is next to useless now. This is going to be a tough match, although he doesn't appear to have any... He doesn't appear to have any skills. So has he actually just put his money in? I mean, I'm not sure what he's getting out of that, but... Okay. So 4 rerolls and an apothecary on his side versus just the 4 rerolls on ours. Okay, so after the last game we basically had our first casualties, and with dwarves being the way they are and having a bull censure who is strength 4 really fast, these dwarves can play the ball. At least one of them can. Our main objective for winning this, I think, is to try and outmaneuver his team of 6 dwarves and to keep his bull censure down as much as possible. That said, we are still weaker than the vast majority of his team, so, you know, and 4 rerolls each means I'm not going to get very lucky on that front a lot here. This is going to be problematic, as I've said. The fact that they have tackle means that my dodging is very much... we'll receive the ball, actually. So we're on the attack first, which is probably for the best, to be honest. Yeah, bull censures, 4 strength. All of his dwarves do have agility too, but he has hobgoblins as well. But he's going to bash the living daylights out of us because they all have block. It just gives him an extra die. It gives him an extra dice result, which means, yeah, we do have some blockers ourselves, but they're not as good, and certainly not as well armored. He has armor value 9 on a lot of his guys, if not all of them. Thankfully, we now have the claw, and what the claw does, it's going to help us break armor on 8s regardless. So, let's see. So they're all normal. I might actually go a bit aggressive here. Just put Queeg and. We can replace you for a blitzer because you're the thrower. We need you to have the ball. The other blitzer, Scatterbob, can go there. Yeah, we're gonna need to have some support going on here, I think. Another linesman. We're risking our normal linesman quite a lot here, but actually, if I can knock this guy out, I can then put some pressure on the ball carrier. I might actually be able to. If he goes down that way, 1, 2, 3, 4. I might be able to hit the ball. I might be able to hit the bull censure, which might be worth considering as a tactic at this point. Yeah, we'll go with that. At the very least, we're going to cause some issues for him, I think, by having goblins run up around the outside. They're not particularly fast, the dwarves. We each get an extra reroll as well, but that's not very useful at this point. Right. Let's put some pressure on the ball carrier. Fine. Good start. Great start, in fact. Right. So that having gone like that... Let's go this way round with things. And yes, we do want to follow up. So we need our pluses. So now I'm going to get 2 dice on this side. Does have block, but that's fine for us. Yep, follow up. And finally we can go for this guy as well. Just a push, and now I can go and push you. There and there, yes. Right, now you're not going to be able to make it much further than that. I really should have moved these away faster. move over there. So I've moved them basically into sort of forwarding positions, sort of. I didn't go for the ball. That's going to be an error here. But he's a bit slow. He's going to need 2 GFIs for it. He's going to need GFIs regardless, but giving him the opportunity at the ball is a bad error to make here. It depends how bashy he wants to play. So I've actually moved my troll sort of out of a combat position here, but I'm expecting some of these to fall down. Hobgoblin is stronger than Goblin. But the Hobgoblins don't have any abilities whatsoever with regards to dodging away here. And oh, I was hoping for some GFIs here. Yeah, so he's got some pressure on the ball. I can go for a blitz action with a troll, which is probably what I'm doing here. Oh, bull censure. But I'm dodgy, so I'll get away with that. And I'm quite content with him to just sort of... Yeah, he's also got sure feet, so he can re-roll his GFIs if he needs to. Yeah. So, we've got some problems coming up here. I should probably have... no, done it. We can take the double down if he wants to. Probably not worth it on balance. And that'll be my turn. Alright, turn 2. First thing we're going to do is we're going to run the Goblin round this way. Put some pressure on the ball. At the very least, it makes it harder for him to pick it up. And additional tackle zones are always going to be worth it. Now we're going to try... We're going to try something. Goblin covers there. Yeah, this is the way we do it. And I'm going to claw him. I'm actually going to push him onto the ball here. Thick skull. The ball went completely the wrong way for me there. Okay, fine. We have no plus dice against this, actually, so we're going to have to go risky. We'll take our reroll there. Push. Oh, darn it, I've lost time as well. 40 seconds is not a long time. I cannot afford to hesitate with moves. I've got to plan them in advance. The good thing is, he's only got agility 2, and he's not very good at dodging. And I did force some tackle zones against him, so... Yeah. If he's forced to run for the ball, and this gives him +1... He can try and fight this thing now. Dodge is keeping our goblins up, which is something. Unfortunately, this goblin has got to get out of there now. And he just pushes him off. Was kind of expecting the surf there. Which one was that, out of interest? That was Arnold. He's found a way to escape the battle already. And our talking toaster has a nerve pinch that probably means he's going to have to be retired. Right, you cover him. Next up, attack. Double skull. Thankfully that worked. Yeah, follow and put some pressure on that ball. There's no real way I can do this, is there? Stunty. Right, so let's see if we can't dodge away. We can. Not a lot I can do with it, though. Right. 1 dodge required for that. Didn't work. Okay. That's not such a bad turn in a long scheme of things here, because we got cover on the people who would fight here. The troll's going down this turn, almost certainly. He'll just bull censure it at this point. And then try to dodge away. The goblin does not have the range to do it unless I manage to pass a... let's manage to clear it. So this isn't really an attacking play. It's more a get the ball away from their attacking side of things play. Both down. He might take that as well. No, he didn't. I might have been inclined to take that. Oh wait, why is that? Oh, it's because he's covered, so it's only a +1. So blitz action here. He passes his GFI, and he does get the ball down. Push or double down. He won't take the double down, even though he probably should at this point. What I need to do is I really need to support this middle side of things a little more. Skull. Reroll. Well, no. Did he already use a reroll? He must have done. Okay, that's helpful for us. Let's see if we can't clear some of these dwarves away. Double block. So I'm quite content to stick with that. And another one. Should have blitzed at that point. Alright, you get up. So what I can now do... He dodges, yes he does. So he's good at that. Now we can go and blitz here. Hudson 10 does not do well enough. But he won't follow. Right, troll smashes dwarf. That does not help us a lot. Reroll the dodge, didn't work. The reason we're rerolling the dodge there is because they're not blocked anymore, so that Sensual's coming back up. Let's see what he was chatting about actually, but he hasn't apparently. Yeah, double freeze. The Skaven are at least a match for the dwarves in direct combat other than the block ability, but some of them have that anyway. Darn it. Oh, and he's injured one of my Skaven. Just badly hurt though. Darn it. We like dodging though. He's failed to pick up the ball. And the ball has gone... Not ideal for us, if we're honest, but there's recovery from that. Right. Troll attempts to bash dwarf. Fails to bash dwarf. Might as well follow dwarf. Blitz and attack. Push that way. Do not follow. That means I can move up there and try and help out things. Ultimately, though, I've really got not a lot I can do here other than try and dodge and hold the ball at this point. You might as well get up. Alright, we'll try a 1 dice block here. 1 dice reroll. Never a good thing, by the way. And next we're going to try a dodge action there. Didn't work. Okay. Oh, we're taking a bit of a battering here. But we're probably preventing them from scoring by this stage. There's my thrower down again. It was the one Skaven I had a reasonable chance of picking the ball up with was Legion. Ramesses Niblick is... yeah, down. Stupid block. Yeah, Hobgoblin's going to pick up the ball at this point, or they should do soon. They have the best chance of it. Oh, he's not succeeding in his pickups, which is something that's probably helping us, or would help us if I could actually crack any cages at this point. No. Leave you there then. Yeah, try the dodge to there. We're a bit low on numbers, so... yeah, It's ultimately not going to make all that much difference, to be honest, but you know. One nice block over there. Does work. And that leaves 2 1 dice blocks over here. Unless I could pass a... Could blitz and try things there, I suppose. Alright, that'll do. Just push you further away from the ball. Right, so we have 2 freed up skaven there. Possibly. We'll be able to fight something back here, but without any rerolls and without... Yeah, he's just going to move up now. He's probably not going to attack this turn, but... Until the troll gets involved... God, we need Dave to do something. Stop eating curries! Alright, that's one goblin who'll survive that one, but unfortunately... That gives him a chance of picking up the ball again. At this stage it's a stretch for them. If they can get the ball central... can he do it? He can, actually. I could do with a troll being active at this point. I'd have put pressure on the troll just in case, but still. He might be doing that with you. He doesn't have break tackle, so he should go and he should go in for a GFI and move someone to there. Because otherwise the troll can move in and at least put pressure on it. Okay, he'll dodge away from that. Oh no, tackle. Ugh, of course not. He would normally dodge away from that, but this is a dwarf. And dwarves are gits. How many are we down by? 2 injuries. There's a turnover there from time. Right. It's a bit of a waste to use the blitz up here, but if this works... Really stupid. He dodges. No, you're actually completely free from this, so what I might do with you is see how dodgy McDodgerson you can be. Because now what I can do is I can double dice you, which puts him down. Do you not follow? Yeah, they have armor, so we've got no chance of really breaking them at this point. 1 dodge to there. Didn't work. It was worth a try because it just means he's got that a little bit harder a job. Because unfortunately, as it stands now, he can just run that down. He's got it in 2 turns. And we lose another goblin. Which one was that? It actually looks like he's in referee colours, does Ramesses Niblick III. But that's going to be 1. The troll can't actually get to him without GFIs now. GFIs and dodges now. Oh, you should have kept him on there. Nah, I think he's still... yeah, there's enough things that will block, so it's not as if he's particularly bothered about anything else. Well, we have a 1-turn counter, but I think we take the first turn 8, don't we? So, yeah. He has successfully turned this around. I don't know where he's going with this one. Probably kill a goblin. Or not kill a goblin, because that does not have tackle. Boom, and that's a turnover from end of turn. Right, so really I can't do a lot here, so I think my best bet at this point is to see what we can do about some of his dudes. Yep, that does work. Thick skull, but claw. Mighty blow as well. He can run off to the corner. Doesn't work anyway. Knocked out for the round. Okay, he can have his touchdown. And I go 1 down. At this point, I don't so much have a team left as having a troll. But it's going to be all the harder next round because I'm going to take the ball off them. This is where the money for additional players might be worth it. You know, I might have to now actually consider having an additional player. We'll see how this goes. Also depends how much money we get from this. Alright, so our thrower's out, leaving us with a troll and a handful of goblins. Well, I was planning on keeping a team for about 10 matches before we go on to the next game, but I'm not sure this team's going to last 10 matches. We're in the half-time, we're 1 down. Let's see what we can do to recover the situation. None of our... We got a few players back, that's good. Right, that's kind of important, this one. Right. So with that happening there, I think the only real plan I've got at this stage is to be very, very aggressive with things. Possibly. We'll see how this goes, but we'll go with something like that. They're not very manoeuvrable people, race this, guys, but, you know, I actually moved my thrower and my linesman. I should have swapped them back around. Bob's still alive. That's something. But he's kind of moved... Yeah, he's going for the bash. He's going for the bash. I'm clearly not trying to do anything significant here, so I'm just going to toss the ball to his centre in the middle. Shem gets a rock thrown at him, wherever Shem is. Also, that's a rather evilly placed... Oh, Shem's him. Oh, I thought it would be someone useful. There's the same thing that happened to Dave, but, you know... Yeah, so he's going to reverse cage, and that's probably going to mean that his hobgoblin is just going to go off and grab it. So just a push, which means the goblin's going to be able to do something about that. Might even try Crichton. He's got block. So down goes the thrower. So it's far from a brilliant start, this. But to be fair, I don't have the players. I've got again what amounts to 7. I need some backups. Oh, he's got tackle, so he will go down from that. Time's out. Right, let's see if we can't do some breaking tackles. There we go, 1 down there. There, but we're not going to move. We did actually, as it happens. That means I can now go 2 dice here. Just a push. And yes, actually. Right. You're going to there. Yeah, reroll the GFI. You're going to try a insane dodging tactic. Goes Selby. Nearly worked as well. I would have actually blitzed the foot with a downed goblin after that. So he's now in the sort of position where he could go and blitz for the... Oh, not quite. He'll push though. So now off the ball, and he can go and pick it up with somebody else. Yeah, he's moving for a surf next turn, which I don't blame him for. It's what I would do. To be fair, it's doing better than my Goblin team, this one, even if we have yet to actually score. Yeah, tackle means Goblin goes down. Dwarves is an annoying team to face when you're basically reliant on dodge, and we are in this one. Double block. Scudderbob doesn't mind that, and Scudderbob does not mind that either. Scudderbob is holding his own. It's going to be a sad day when he dies. It will happen, but it's going to be a sad day. Right, the ball censure has Oh, that's annoying that he's done that because he's one of the most annoying people to try and get off the ball. Alright, Troll moves up to there. Goblin moves up. Right, so now I've got a few possible blocks here. One dodge would get me to there. That doesn't actually help my chances any at all, does it? Alright, we'll give the Hobgoblin. He's downed. And we do want to follow. Knockout! Alright, that increases our numbers here slightly. You get up. Scudder Bob, I think he's going to use his immense powers of maneuverability to run towards the ball carrier. And you're just going to get up. He gets knocked down, but he'll get up again. At least until he's dead and buried. But this is a tricky position for him now, actually. He's got to risk dodging. Or just breaking out of there. Oh, and he's got to re-roll that. Darn it, he got it. He can run on from that, but... So where he's going to run to. He's probably going to run towards the... yeah, he's just going to run and reposition there. Oh, darn his sure feet and his whatever else. Because he's got 3 of them. He can run a long way once he gets the ball. That's the problem with him, actually. You only have agility 2, but he's just... double skulls, and he's re-rolled already. Go on, little... whoever that was. Who was that? Crichton! Good work for the service mechanoid there. Right. I think... No, actually, let's not do that. I've got a dodge to do that. Right, let's clear the board. No. Next up, I can actually attack with the Underworld Goblin here. I probably should have done this the other way around, but you know. No. Blitz and kill? I think we blitz him. We blitz him off. By he goes. No, I wanted to move him there before I ran out of time. Darn it! I ran out of time. It was in the darn surf. Okay, don't surf in a 40-second game. It's just going to lead to disaster. But hey, I got one of his guys out. How are we doing, guys? Not good, are we? Not good at all. Well, on the outside chance we get this ball back, which is really a really outside chance. Yeah, I need a trip skulls and a reroll there, so he's either way and gone. I've got no hope of catching him anymore. Done it. Agility 2, he got the ball. Ah! Well, technically I can catch him, but it's not easy. And he's going to GFI away from my range here, I think. If he goes one more, he's out of my range. Or at least the range I can do anything about it anyway. Oh, he didn't. Depends who's going down here. He's also running out of time. 4 seconds. Right, not easy, but doable. Right, first thing, you need to dodge and GFI. Right, first reroll used. Failed the GFI. Ah. All right. Well, I think that's the end of that's the end of picking up a draw now. He goes for victory. I can't blame him for that. Okay, well, we at least have the ball for starters, at least. So, you know. Pinched nerve on Talkie Toaster. We're going to have to get rid of him, I think. Because that's... if I remember rightly, pinched nerve is +1 to all future injury rolls. So we can't afford to have too many of those flying around. I think we got 1 or 2. Let's see who's got nigglings after this. We might even go with the troll toss move in a moment, depending on how things go. Alright, so... we do have a linesman. We have a thrower who's going to kick up the ball at the back here. A couple of goblins. And one behind the troll, just in case we do want to go with this tactic. We want you to kick the ball, sir. We have 8 players left. Perfect defense. Kicking teams can reorganize his... oh, darn it. Alright, so he's going to reform now. He's still going to make a legal setup, but... but, you know, we might have something out of this. So he can get to the ball. He can go for free in a moment if that doesn't fall off the pitch. It did not. Okay. First thing then, we need to move to cover this ball. Have a reroll, so that's fine. Next up, let's try blitz action with the troll. Push you into there, and no, we're not going to follow him. Next up, we're going to move the goblin down to there, and then we're going to have you try and pick up the ball. Which he does. Okay, 3+ and sure hands. Right. Just seeing what he's got. He can get to him. Let's dodge you out. Let's dodge you out. And let's try a 1-die block here. Darn it, he didn't move. Oh well. That's fine. We got most of the important things done there. We got the ball. We now have a chance at something. Depends what he wants to try and do here. Because I think there's still the throw teammate option. I wouldn't want to do it with a skaven, to be honest, but in fact, I think they have to have the right stuff, don't they? Yes, it's got to be a goblin who's got it, but I've only got a few of those left. So the alternative plan is to try and sneak our way through, but he's got too many players for that, really. We'll get away with that because he's not a he's a normal goblin. And he's going to try and push me out, which is annoying. Might be worth trying ridiculous pass plays in a bit. Depends how this goes. Yeah, he can risk 2 GFIs here, or GFI dodge, I suppose. Well, maybe he's not. I'm not sure what he's doing then. Doesn't seem to be a reason for that. I mean, I know he's got a lot of ability to get around there, but I'm thinking of running away here. And that's what I'm thinking of. We'll start, though, with the Troll Bash. And might as well follow up with it. Because we're not going to get that strategy going anytime soon. So let's try a double dodge. Alright, that's lost us our reroll there, so we're going to stick with that. Right. 3 dodges required if I went to there. 5+ to get that. You know what? We like our BS plays at times. Catch failed. But we like our BS plays, and that is a BS play. it wouldn't have made a touchdown difference, but it now puts the ball, it puts things under pressure for him. And this guy does not have anything that will help, although he's pushed people back. So that's his one attempt at getting it now. So what? 1, 2, 3 dodges and a pickup attempt, and he can score a touchdown. And that goblin, whoever he is dead. Yeah, he could have blitzed my thrower away actually. Ah well. We'll move Legion up because he's actually within range of blitzing one of those guys. In fact, actually, I can push them onto the ball, I think, which may or may not be what I want to do. Same strength from there. Did you use GFIs to go backwards? Okay, use GFIs to go backwards. That's tackle again, so that doesn't help us a lot. Okay, turnover. Right, we are going to do BS plays, but we're going to try and reduce them as much as we can here. Troll, smash. Reroll. And yes, follow. Knockout, but not anything injury related. Alright, you get up. Time for more BS plays. Alright, push. Ultimately, he's not going to help me out here. Right. Okay, that was completely awesome. We have our first touchdown ever as the Underworld team. That really should not have worked. Ah, we've skittered away to glory. Who scored? Did we get any of our guys back? Possibly. I didn't think we had any guys who are actually still knocked out, to be fair. Arnold Rimmer is our first touchdown scorer because he's awesome at running away from things. I think we've decided from that. So... GG though. Right, Alright, I've got to organise my players before kickoff actually, so let's get back to this. See, who can I protect? He's actually got points. Arnold now has 5 points actually, the way this is going, because he's also got an injury. Yeah, we're just going to play this very cautiously here. We still have 8 players on the pitch. Actually, thinking about this, this is his last turn, isn't it? Oh well. I should have kept my players back and just left the front line do what they're thing, but you know. Actually, do we have a turn after this? I can't remember if we have a turn after this. Oh well, we'll be nice and give him the ball. Scutterbob gets a rock thrown at him. Good start. Why does nobody like Scutterbob? Yeah, we have a turn after this. I thought we did. He can't really do a one-turn touchdown, so... I could, but I should really have thought about going for it. Still, Arnold Rimmer has got himself nearly a level. I don't think we're going to get any other people who got that, actually. Arnold's got 5. Oh, it's a pass. A pass of all things. And that gets him his level. Yeah, so I think we'll try with Arnold and Crichton to try and get them a little bit extra here. So let's see. 1 there. Selby there. And then I go Arnold with a blitz strike here. If he does cause an injury somehow, it will give him his level. No. Nah, wasn't overly hopeful. Next up, Dave. And that's the game. Well, we were hopeful. We scored a touchdown for the first time ever. We've already performed better than the Goblin team in that tournament. And we probably have some players who need replacing as soon as possible. Hence how much money we get from this. We're losing, so we get 70,000 actually. We rolled quite well for money. Found out to remain 0. Our MVP of the match is Dave, who is now well on his way to a second level. He only needs one more injury, I think. And one of his blockers gets that, which is probably going to be okay for him. Right, so let's have a look at things though. So we got a Blitzer who's out for the next game. I want to look at Nigglings actually, if we've got them. No, we actually don't appear to have any niggling injuries, which is odd, because I'm sure we did. It's probably the pinched nerve missed next game is what we got there. Okay, so our team value's gone down. I'm probably okay with that, to be honest. We might consider picking up another Skaven if we can do it. We can pick up a second thrower, which I'm thinking I should do. So there we go. We now have 2 throwers. That gives us the extra strength and agility 3 person in there. Though again, all armor 7. And I need to come up with a name for you actually. What K is not going to help us out here. I think we need... We already have Holly kind of in Queen 500, so I don't really want to duplicate him if I can avoid it. He's not also the cat. He's not the cat. I could have Captain Hollister, I suppose. We'll go for Starbug. We can call him Blue Midget, but he's not a goblin, so Starbug 2. Because of course there are multiple Starbugs, and the controls are exactly the same, which is why there's a problem. Right, so that's the team going on there. We've actually got a reasonable number of goblins who are close to level, and the Blitz out for next game would be ideal for... We want to get Scutterbob to score a touchdown, really. That's what we want to do next game. So we now got our full set of Skaven, possibly for next game. 5. No additional deaths. Until next time.